Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Trillium Tarot. This is Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me. Some time ago, you probably remember that I flipped through a deck called the Unseen World Tarot. And there's another edition of that deck that is out. So I'm going to be flipping through what's called the Casablanca edition today. Before I dive into the deck and show you the differences between this deck and the previous one, please do remember to give the video a thumbs up, as it truly does help the channel show up in search results and so on. So this Casablanca edition of the deck is black and white. And it is kind of tricky to get the lighting right. You've seen me mess with lighting before on these videos, but this card truly is black and white. And I pulled out the colored version of the card to compare to it. So for this card, the difference is subtle. Let's look at the Fool, and then we'll look at the Magician. Whoops, where's my Magician? Here we go. Magician, again, the colored version versus the black and white. I'm going to show the High Priestess with both cards and the Empress with both cards, and then we'll just move on to purely black and white. So just so you see the differences between the two, I like both of them, obviously, since I ordered both of them. But I hope you like both of them as well. I know some people have a preference for black and white cards, or an affinity for purely black and white cards as opposed to colored cards. So I wanted to highlight this deck. We go to the Emperor, and then the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit. By the way, the folks who put together and sell this deck really are a pleasure to work with. I've had questions for them, and there was an issue with an order and international bank processing, and they really are a pleasure to work with. Very responsive, very helpful. So I can wholeheartedly recommend these folks. They do have an Etsy shop, but again, I encourage you to purchase directly from their website if you can, simply because they won't have to pay Etsy fees that way. However, if there is an issue with purchasing directly from their website, you can go to their Etsy shop. And just as a reminder, this card does come with, or this deck does come with, an extra card called the Ancestor Spirit. So that is number 22 in the deck. It follows the World card. So now let's flip through the individual suits, and we'll start off with the suit of Swords. I don't know that I would call these pip cards, because there are illustrations on each of these cards. I really like the concept that these are just silhouettes, because that does something to the brain, rather than focusing on the details of the image as it's presented, as the artist saw the depiction of the card. If it's in silhouette, it gives your mind a chance to kind of fill in the blanks on its own. And here we're moving into a new suit, the suit of Wands. So I feel like this silhouette type tarot gives you more of an opportunity for truly listening to your guides and to your intuition and receiving the message that might be coming through. 7, 8, and I am heeding or paying attention to Joe's words that I need to make sure I go slowly enough for the camera to focus on the images on the card. The Queen of Wands, and finally the King of Wands. So we have 2 suits to go. Put up a message up there to please remind people to give the video a thumbs up if possible. And here we are looking through the suit of Cups. 5, 6, 7, I like that Six of Cups card with it's the nostalgia card, remembering childhood. I love the way that's depicted. The Eight of Cups, walking away. 9 and 10. Page, Knight, Queen, and finally the King. And the last suit we will be looking at is the suit of Pentacles. 5, 6, 7. Oh, you almost stuck together on me there. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. So as we get to these last few cards, please do remember that I actually need to get back to posting updated information on my website, but I am working on building my website, Trillium Tarot, to be a resource with references, information, calendars, articles, and so on. So do please feel free to visit my website and check in on it periodically. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please do give the video a thumbs up to help me out. I look forward to the next video.